Hello, are we working? Oh, hello, 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 hello. So many of you. Hello. Hi, Katie, Catherine, Wendy, Ellen, Talia, Kirsty, Emma, Angela, Chloe, Sophie, Ira, and Anne. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Oh, bless you, Kirsty. I hope it moves on quickly. I hope you're okay. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Are we all okay? Have we had a good start to our weeks? Hello, 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 hello. How are we all? As you can see, there's a little bit of difference tonight. We have got our Easter treats back again. So this is something that we've had for a couple of years running now. So yeah, we've got it back. It's slightly different this time round, just because we've got some extra cards as well. Yep, Suzanne, I've updated the order list on the page, so hopefully you can see whereabouts you are on there. So Easter treats are on the website. There's only so many of each one, so there's 9 of each one. So if there's only 9 available of each one on the website as well. So if one does go out of stock, it goes back on stock. Oh, I've still got A and B. Thank you, Cindy. It does come back into stock. There we go. On the following day, but it will be out of stock for that night. But at the moment, they're all still available. So the carrots are charms, the chicks are earrings, and the rabbits are pendants and cage pendants. The bonus is you've got these cards, which I may put like a little bucket in here just to make it slightly easier. But in here, there is cards, and you get a lucky dip if you have one of these as well, and then you get whatever is on the card, which is money off codes for the website. Okay, we have oysters. Oh, all oysters are available finally. I did post on Monday when they came. Hopefully everyone saw that. But yeah, oysters are here, so that's brilliant. So obviously lots of oyster openings tonight. Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars. Thank you, Jackie. As a reminder, we're not live on Sunday or Tuesday. So we're live today and Friday, and then we're not live on the Sunday or the Tuesday. And then it'll be back to normal from the Friday onwards. Okay, so that's just a little extra reminder. It is all posted in the events and stuff on the page. Excuse me. And I will, of course, pop little reminders up as we go as well, as those days come up. Okay, so should we get started for today? Because I did come on slightly later, and I apologise about that. I get all ready, and it just doesn't happen. So, up first today is Claire Wright. Claire, are you here? We're having a couple of days out, Jackie. Are you? Are you doing anything? It's also half term for the kids, so it's one of those times that we can spend some more time together, kind of thing. Wow, Sue, thank you. Oh, and as a reminder as well, while I'm waiting for Claire Wright, the coming soon section on the website, which is available to supporters now, will be going live for everybody to purchase from tomorrow. So, yeah, if you've got your eye on something there, it will be available from tomorrow. Oh, that sounds nice, Jackie. My kids love it at Legoland. So I'm currently looking for Claire Wright. Claire, if you're here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Claire, please comment on that comment because it will bring it forward so I can see as well. Do you, Linda? That's pretty cool. Okay, so I haven't seen Claire, so we're going to move on. If she comes on, we will add her in again, but it will be to the end of the order list, which means up next is our mystery person. So I'm going to be looking for Kian. Kian, are you here? He's there with you, Jess. Perfect. Kian, first of all, hello. And I've got this little message to read for you. Now, it says, happy birthday to our amazing, funny, caring son, Kian, who is 8 next week. We are all so proud of you. Love you to the moon and the stars from Mummy, Daddy, Luke and Holly Dolly. So I'll read that one more time. Happy birthday to our amazing, funny, caring son, Kian, who is turning 8 next week. We are all so proud of you. Love you to the moon and stars from Mummy, Daddy, Luke and Holly Dolly. So, Kian, happy birthday from us as well. Oh, and I've just got to I've just popped it over there. I'm going to be showing you what you've got. So because it's just over there, because I was cleaning down the table just before, let me grab it 1 second. Just so you can see it. So it comes with 1 oyster opening. Okay. And we do have all oysters in now. So here we go. Happy birthday. Hello. Okay, so this is your item. Now it will have a clip fitting on it, so you'll be able to clip it onto things. Let's go down so you can see. This is the Fun Time charm. So as you can see, it's got a huge smiley face, and it's the same on both sides. So your pearl, Kian, will be going with this Fun Time charm. It's very reflective, so you can see lots. If I hold it at different angles, you can see lots of things. There's my keyboard down there. But I hope you're happy with the charm itself. So that comes with 1 oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So we've got mystery oysters, which are a mix of all the colours. We've got new rainbow oysters, which are darker rainbow colours. Expand the rainbow oysters, which are lighter rainbow colours. And then we've got normal oysters, which are normal natural colours. So mystery and keep your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So let's get this open for you. Now I haven't pre-tested to see if these are smelly oysters or not, so fingers crossed that they're going to be okay. Let's go down. So Kian, your mystery oyster. Quite a nice louder pop there. Not sure on the colour. Okay, my lovely. So in here, there's your mother of pearl. We can see that there's no pearls on that side. Can see you've got a runaway and you've got more pearls in there. You've got 1, 2, 3. You have got triples. You've got 3 pearls in your oyster. Now let me get these open, cleaned up for you, and then we'll have a closer look at those colours. So this, thank you. This means you've got a nice selection. Now 1 pearl would need to go onto the jewellery, and then the other pearls will be yours to have as loose pearls, my lovely. Okay, so let's dry these up. Now, if you're not happy with these colours, I can swap them for you. You just need to let me know what colour you would like instead. You've got a blurple, a dark purple, and a olive green, which has got a slight chocolatey hint to him. So blurple, which is a mix between blue and purple, dark purple, and then olive green. So that, like I said, the olive green does have a slight hint of chocolate to him, but you can definitely see the green there. Now I'm going to run these through the board for you. Your blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The dark purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the olive green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. What do you think to these? Now I'll need to know which one goes on the jewellery, and then of course if you're not happy we can swap them for you. Just refreshing the comments here. Change the purple for a green, and can we see different green shades? Of course you can. Now I still don't have any sea greens available. Yeah, but you can take that one. So let me grab some different shades for you to see. Ones in here are very similar. I think that one's slightly brighter. And then I'm going to grab a darker green as well. Sorry, my Pearl Palette colour pots are everywhere. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It was to the left, Bab. It was. Okay, so we've got this darker green, and then if we go for a slightly brighter one as well, possibly that one. Okay, so have a look at these. Bab, would you able to take the boxes with you, please? Okay, so we've taken out that darker purple. Is that the correct one, or did you mean the blurple, which is the lighter of the two? It's not a problem. So at the moment, that's the one that's been taken away. And then green-wise, if you was looking for more of a sea green colour, I can pop you on the waiting list for a sea green if you would like me to. Or we've got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Are any of those what you're looking for? So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, these ones here are different shades of the apple green. So I don't know if, let me have a look in my swap pot to see if I've got a brighter one. I don't think I have. I think we've got quite bright ones there, but let me have a little look. That one's slightly brighter. Let me add it on the end though so it doesn't mess up the numbers. So that one there, he is brighter than those ones actually. So this one would be number 6. Just popping him down the front so you can see him there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that one is 6. Are any of those what you're looking for? You like that one? Okay, perfect. So keeping that green, and just to confirm, is it the green that you'd like to have on the jewellery? So taking away that purple, having that green, is it that green on the jewellery? Just going to wrap your shells up here. I'm just going to bring you back up, but if that's not the correct one on there, just let me know. So, what do we think? I'm just going to refresh the comments so I can see you. I've wrapped up your shells, they're all ready for you. Olive green on one on the charm, of course you can. And then you've got that blurple and brighter apple green as your other pearls. Of course you can, Kian. Good choice. The olive greens are my favourite colour, so I think that's a good choice as well. Okay, perfect. So I've got that down for you then. So I hope you'll be happy with everything, Kian, once it arrives. That's up there, and I've wrapped up your shells as well, and they're up there as well. And I hope you have a brilliant birthday. Perfect. Sorry, again, let me just refresh this here. I'm hoping my comments aren't going to be too funny today. So up next then today is Tracy Downing. Tracy, are you here? He said thank you and he'll have a good birthday. Perfect. Brilliant. Well, I hope you do. Tracy, hello, hello, hello. Tracy, it says here that you'd like a new rainbow oyster. Is that still correct? I'm only asking because you can change your mind on what type of oyster you would like. So the choices are new, rainbow, expand the rainbow, or mystery. Which one would you like? Sorry, I've just realised that I haven't labelled. Oh, that didn't work. The these. So, new rainbow, mystery, or expand the rainbow, my lovely. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Never mind. I'll do better labels for the next one. Oh. I will do, Karina. I'll do them back. I literally just looked at them and thought, oh no, they need numbers on them. New, please, Tracy. Perfect. So new rainbow oyster. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate the shells? And is there certain colours you're hoping for? Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Thank you, Sophie. Okay, so let's go down. Your new rainbow oyster. There's one side. And the other side. Ooh, and in here, oh, running away, you are twinning with beautiful, bright, bold TARDIS blue pearls. And there's no more in that one. You think you've ordered twice? Oh, bless you. I'll have a look in a second, and if so, we can do them together. Now, these blues, they are definitely different sizes to each other. So you've got two blues, one larger and one slightly smaller. Stunning, deep, darker TARDIS blues, though. Oh, let me have a look with the other item. Oh, so you have. I do apologise. Same name and address. Is that a new rainbow oyster that you would like as well? So is it a second new rainbow oyster? If I bring you back up here. Yes, okie dokie, perfect. So a second one. There's no point in them being there. Okay, is there blue that you're hoping for again, or would you be hoping for a different colour this time? Okay, so let's go down. And in here, donate the shells again, bless you, thank you. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, you have got a darker chocolate pearl. There's no more in that one. So you've got two TARDIS blues and a dark, rich chocolate. What do you think to these, Tracy? Now, if you're happy with these colours, that's brilliant. I'll need to know which colour you'd like to have on the jewellery. If you're not happy, I can, of course, swap them for you. If I run them through the board, you've got the larger blue, which is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The visually smaller blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And then the chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Swap the chocolate for a dark purple. Now I'm just going to grab the dark purple from earlier. Is that the kind of dark purple you're looking for, or would you prefer a different one? And if you're happy with these, which one would you like on the jewellery? Happy with the purple? Brilliant. Which colour would you like on the jewellery? The larger blue on there, of course you can. Let me bring you back up and I'll write that down. Brilliant. Tracy, I've got that down for you then. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Tracy, you're very, very welcome. Yeah, if you write your name and date across the front of the loyalty card, Pamela, and then I can book you in for the oyster opening. Up next then today is Nicola Bagshaw. Nicola, are you here? Claire Wright is here as well. Okay, Claire, I can add you back onto the end of the order list. That's not a problem. Oh. Nicola Bagshaw, are you here? Oh, bless you, Pamela. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you for the stars there. Nikki, hello. Can you have a mystery oyster and keep your shells? Of course you can. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for at all? So, mystery oyster. Let's get him open. And if we go down, your mystery oyster. Quite a nice deep double pop with that one. I have missed the pops. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You're hoping for yellow or blue. Straight away, I can see a darker purple. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a dark purple from your mystery oyster. Now, I'm just going to clean the shells up again, just because you'd like to keep the shell. And then we'll hold up your pearl so you can see. Okay, what do you think to this one, Nikki? If you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap him for you for a colour of your choice. So he's quite a nice, beautiful, deep, darker purple. Now, if I run it through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. What do you think? He is meant to be. So just confirm for me, are you happy to have that purple on your jewellery? I'm just wrapping up your shells for you. So, like I say, just confirm, is it that dark purple on the jewellery? Very happy, perfect. Okay, so write that down and pop this on here. I've wrapped up your shells for you as well, Nicola. So, like I said before, I hope you'll be very happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Oh, let me just mark off that you was here. Okay, which brings us to up next today is Anna Mullin. Anna, are you here? Andrea, it can take up to 14 working days for things to be sent out. If you would like an update, just because I won't know off the top of my head, if you email with your 5-digit order number to our email address, and then I can give you an update there. When it is sent, you will also get a dispatched email sent to the email address on the order form. I hope that helps. Currently looking for Anna Mullin. Anna, are you here? If you are here, Anna, please type I'm invisible. It'll bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anyone else can see Anna, please comment on her comment because it'll bring it forward so I can see. I can see you there. Hello. Okay, so you've got one opening altogether. You'd like to have a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. Okie dokie. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Mystery oyster. Quite a nice deep pop with that one. Oh, and you've got a runaway here. There's no pearls on that side. And I can see that you've got a bright peeper in here as well. Look at those colours. Anna, you have got bright, bold corals from your mystery oyster, and you are twinning. Now, visually, these do look like they're slightly different sizes. So you've got one visually larger and one visually smaller coral. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, that's perfect. I can let me know if you prefer to have the larger or the smaller one on the jewellery. And of course, if you're not happy with them, I can swap them for you. If I run them through the board, the visually smaller of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the visually larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he is a 7.5. What do you think? Of course you can. So, no pearl on the jewellery, and you'd like to be invoiced for the larger coral on a small lobster fitting. Okie dokie. The invoice for that would get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, so if I pop these on here, Anna, I hope you're happy with that, and of course with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and that's safe up there for you. Yes, our oysters are here, which means we have launched to the next game. We was just waiting for the oysters to arrive before I could launch it. Anna, you're very, very welcome. Okay, up next today is Wendy Evans. Wendy, are you here? Wendy Evans, are you here? Let me just go back onto the comments of this order quickly. If you are here, please type I'm invisible. It will bring your comment forward so I can see you. Oh, Wendy, hello, hello, hello. Let me just have a quick look here. Okay, so Wendy, I believe you're on the order list twice then. Okay, so this is from, the first one is from your daughter-in-law, and then you've got your second one, which is in for you. So that means you've got 1, 2 oysters and then a 4 pearl oyster add-on, and then you've got an Easter treat as well. So we'll do the Easter treats afterwards at the end if that's okay. So with your 2 oysters, what 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And I'm just grabbing the 4 pearl oyster here. So this one's the 4 pearl. What other 2 would you like? Let me refresh the comments. One mystery, one new. Okie dokie. So, new. And sorry, all the oyster bags are down here just because we've got Easter treats up here. I'm going to be so excited when I can have the bags all back on the table. It's been a very long while. Let's get these open. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. So we'll start with your 4-pearl quadding oyster. We never start with the 4-pearl, so let's start with the 4-pearl today. So in here, there's one side. Oh, and the other side. So 4-pearl quadding oyster. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no more in that one. So colours, you've got a gold, a candy floss pink, a Pepsi blue and an icy blue. So gold, candy floss pink, icy blue and Pepsi blue. Beautiful colours there from your quadding oyster. Moving on to your new rainbow oyster. Oh wow, there's one side and the other side. And in here you've got a darker TARDIS blue. And there's no more in that one. So your TARDIS blue, that means you've got 3 different types of blues now. I'm going to pop it just below the other 2 blues. Look at those different shades. How gorgeous do those look together? Sorry if I get a focus so you can see what I'm seeing. Oh, there we go. Nope. There we go. Ta-da! And then moving on to your last oyster, which is your mystery oyster. You've got a light pop there. There's your mother of pearl. And in here we've got a darker pearl. And there's no more in that one. And he is a black. Okay, so gold, candy floss pink, icy blue and Pepsi blue. Then you've got a TARDIS blue and a black. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. And I'll need to know which one you'd like on the jewellery. If I run them through the board for you, the gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the Pepsi blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And your black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8 as well. The TARDIS blue, and you love the colours, perfect. Let me write this down. So, TARDIS blue on here. I'm then going to pop your other pearls in there. Okay, so that then brings us to your Easter treats. Now, with the Easter treat, you've chosen to have a pendant, which is our bunny. So this is number 1. So basically, there are 3 lines of bunnies. You get to pick from whatever bunny is on the front row. So you get to pick number 1, number 2, or number 3. Okay, then if, for example, somebody picks number 1 on the next turn, somebody would have number 1 from the second line, but number 2 or 3 from the front line. So it's whatever one is always at the front is the one that you guys choose. And these numbers, I'll do better numbers for the next one. There we go, that might work. So 1, 2, or 3. Which one would you... I don't think you can see that, can you? I'm sorry. I'll do big, like, duh, numbers for the next one. So 1, 2, or 3. You're not allowed to ping back up, number 3. You've got to stay down. It's for Bridget and she should pick. Oh, of course, I do apologise. I didn't see that. Okay, so Bridget then. Hello, hello, hello. And you get to pick which number bunny you would like. So bunny number 1, bunny number 2, or bunny number 3. I feel like I should alter. Where's my... I felt it. They might not stay, but I think they're a little bit more visible than what we had, possibly. Oh, you'd like number 2? Of course you can. Sorry, Aaron's staring down at the window. It's freaking me out. Number 2. So bunny number 2 at the front here. Let's go down to open him up. Okay, so here we go. Oh, and it's on the top here. So the item that you have got is your pendant. You would need to have your pearl in the centre of this pendant. So it comes with 1 oyster opening. Okay, so this one, like I say, the pearl goes right in the middle. And then you've got these swirls which lead round into the centre point. So you've got one which is just normal plain silver, then it's crystals, silver, crystals, silver, crystals, all the way round. And then they swirl into the middle. So when your pearl is sat in the centre there, the pearl will be the middle of the swirl. I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. So, Bridget, that means you get 1 oyster opening from the surprise bag. So with the Easter treats, oyster openings are, like I say, from the surprise bag. In that surprise bag is a mix of New Rainbow, Expand the Rainbow, normals, and 4 pearl oysters. So this one here is the surprise bag. I was going to keep it next to them. Okay, so 1 oyster opening here. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So if we go down, your surprise oyster. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And you are twinning. You are twinning with bright purpley blurple pearls there. There's no more in that one. And you'd like to donate your shells, that's perfect. Now these do look like they're slightly different sizes again here. So you can swap the pearls if you're not happy with them. Okay, so you've got a larger purple on this side and then a smaller purple blurple on that side. So if you're happy with the colour, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can of course swap them for you. If you are happy, I'll need to know if you'd like the larger or the smaller one on your jewellery. The visually larger of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, oh, sorry. Not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And then number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. What do you think? So larger one, you're happy with that one on the jewellery. So if I pop this in here and then this one on here. Bridget, I hope you're happy with that then. Okay, so then we get to do one of these. So in here are, let's just take the ear out, are cards. Now, if I pull one of these cards out, whatever is on the card, you have won. You'll get an email sent for you tomorrow to the email address that is on the order form. Okay, so you have got oh, now I haven't flipped them. Oh no. Oh, I forgot to flip them. Okay, so this is, can I do it? I don't know how to flip. How do I flip the camera? This is a £4 off code for the website. I can't work out how to turn the camera around, so I do apologise. But that is a £4 off code for the website. So that will get sent across, like I say, tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form. So I hope you're happy with that as well. That will be able to use straight away, or you can hold on to it because it won't have an expiry. Oh, I can't talk today. Okay. And that brings us to, up next is Ira Rowlands. Ira, are you here? Ira, hello, hello, hello. Okay, let me grab this for you. You'd like to have mystery oysters and donate the shells. Okie dokie. So you have got 2 oyster openings altogether. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2. Let's get these open. There's 1 and 2. Let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1. You've got a softer pop there. Now in here, there's your mother of pearl. You can see that there's no pearls on that side. And in here, I can see straight away that you're twinning. There's no more in that one. Twinning with dark purple pearls here. It looks like dark purple is the colour of the night so far. So if I pop these in the sand. Dark purple twins to start with. And then moving on to mystery oyster number 2. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. 1, 2, 3, 3. You have got triples from your second oyster. So twinning and then triples. So 5 pearls altogether, Ira. Let me pop these in the sand for you. You have got a blurple, a pinkle, and I believe a black. So twinning dark purples, then a blurple, which is a mix between a blue and a purple, a pinkle, and a black. Now, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. I'll need to know which one you'd like where. If you're not happy with the colours, we can, of course, swap them for you. If I run them through the board, purple twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Purple number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they're measuring the same size there. Blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The pinkle, which is a pink with a slight purple overtone, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the darker black is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Yeah, he's a 7.5. Sorry, I just wanted to double check that one. Okay, what do you think? So I'll need to know which one you'd like on each item of jewellery, my lovely. Now my comments seem to have stopped completely, so I'm just going to bring up a different view to see if it's my screen or not. Is a hello, hello, hello. Is anyone, can anyone type for me just to see if it's, okay, Mez, hello, okay, it's come through. Oh, it's fine if we've just got a quiet chat. It's just, it's just I need to make sure it's working. Jess, Chantel, Carol, perfect. I can see you all. Oh, dear me. I just had a fear that it was all stopped then. Okay, so swap the purple for a baby blue for the feet and the other purple on the jewellery and put the purple on a lobster fitting. Okay, so swap the purple for the baby blue. Thank you, everyone. Comments are working. I just didn't want to. Now I know it's a quieter chat tonight. That's absolutely fine. So, baby blue. So, to confirm, we've swapped out this purple here. You'd like to have the baby blue, if that colour's okay, on the feet. This purple on the other item of jewellery, and then this pearl on a lobster fitting. And then these two as your loose pearls. Is that correct? Can you just confirm if that's all okay? If I write this down for you. So invoice for the pinkle on lobster. Oh, all the other pearls on lobster. Invoice for the other pearls on lobster. Okay, perfect. I've got that down for you. So the invoice for the lobster fittings, that will get sent across for you tomorrow. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. I hope you're happy with that, Ira, and thank you ever so much for the donations with your shells as well. That's on there and then safe up there for you, so I hope you're happy with that. Sorry, this is what I used to itch my face once I started touching the oysters. Up next today is Sandra Waite. Sandra, are you here? Okie dokie. There we go. Ira, you're very, very welcome. Sandra, are you here? Oh, Sandy, that's perfect. Thank you for confirming the email address. Okay, so you've got 2 Easter treats. So if you let me know which number you'd like in which one, we'll open them at the same time and then do all the oysters together at the end, if that's okay. So if we start with the pendant, which is the bunny, which bunny would you like? Would you like bunny number 1, bunny number 2, or bunny number 3? So 1, 2, or 3. And then I won't open him until we've picked your next one, but then we'll move the camera down. So bunny number 1, I'll keep that in my hand here so you can see it. And then you've got a carrot as well. So the carrots are down the bottom here. Same numbers, so 1, 2, or 3. Which carrot would you like? So 1, 2, or 3. Having a sneaky peek to see what's in there. Carrot number 3. Oh, I love these carrots. So it's so weird to say. Let's go down. I think they're funny just because they're upside down. Right, so if we open up your bunny first, and your pendant comes with one oyster opening, and I can see here that your pearl would need to go onto the jewellery. Okay, so this one is like the infinity sign, however it is slightly lopsided, so you can see that you've got the smaller loop at the top, larger loop at the bottom. Now the whole border is encrusted with zircon crystals, so you can see it's sparkling away there. This circle in the centre here, that's where your pearl is going to be set, so you won't actually see that once the pearl's set on there. Okay, so that's your pearl will be set in the middle of the larger loop at the bottom. So I hope you're happy with that one. Thank you. Okay, so that one comes with one oyster opening. And then if we open up your charm, so in your carrot, and here it is, nothing else in there. I've just got this tissue paper in there. It just means that the item can sit on there nicely. Okay, so nothing else in the carrot. And this one I love. I hope you're going to like it. So this one has not ever been on the website. Okay, it's a little bit different. It is stunning. Okay, so you can choose to have your pearl on or off this one, but let me just explain. So this is a crystal charm, and in true form of the game and Easter, it is a carrot crystal charm. So where I'm holding up here, this is where your fitting is going to be attached at the top here. So you've got the green, now the green is like an enamel coating on the green, and then you've got the orange crystal at the bottom. Now with this one, it does come with one oyster opening, and you can choose whether to have a pearl on or off the jewellery. If you have it on the jewellery, you can either have it hanging from the top, or this one, I don't know if you can see here, but down the bottom here, it does have a little hole that goes all the way through at the bottom of the carrot. Let me see if I can show you. So that there. So you can have the pearl hanging from the bottom. Now, of course, if you don't have the pearl hanging from the bottom, you do have this tiny hole through the crystal. However, you can't see it unless you're looking for it, kind of thing. Okay, so it does come with one oyster opening, and then you can choose whether you have the pearl on or off, and then at the top or hanging from the bottom. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that one as well. Like I say, I love it, but it's never been on the website. I've actually had these ones for over a year, but I didn't launch them last Easter, and then I just thought I needed to wait. So I've had them a long time. I've just sort of been holding on. You love it. Perfect. So that means you've got two oyster openings altogether. So two from the surprise bag. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours you're hoping for? So there's one. And two. Let's go down. I so love having oysters back. Okay, so your surprise oyster number one, donating the shells. There's one side. And the other side. Oh, look at those. Gorgeous, bright, golden twins there. Look at those. I tell you, the pearls today are absolutely stunning. Such vibrant colours coming out today. Okay, so beautiful, light golden twins here. If I get this focused for you. That's what I was thinking, Sarah. Thank you, Bab. Is the cover closed? Sorry and thank you, Bab. I won't ask you again. Sorry, I just asked him to come and open the window for me. So he's come in a lot today, bless him. I won't ask him to come in again. Now, moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side. Oh, that's slightly tougher today though, or maybe I'm just out of practice. And the other side. And in here we've got a dark pearl. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so if we see what colour this one is, he looks like he may be a black. Now blacks... Oh no, he's not a black, I do apologise. Oh, I couldn't, Cassie. Honestly, he's he does so much for me while I'm on a live. I can't. Now this one is just slightly lighter than black, so I'm gonna say it's just a darker gunmetal grey, just off black, that one. Now, what do you think to these? Sandy, you can swap the colours if you're not happy with them. And if you are happy, that's perfect. I'll need to know which one you'd like on the pendant. And then with the charm, you can have a pearl on or off. And if on, if you'd like it at the top or hanging from the bottom. So gold pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Gold number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So they are measuring different sizes there. And then the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. He really is, Cassie. He's just, yeah, I'm lucky. I'm so lucky to have him. Okay, so gold on the bottom of the carrot. I was hoping you'd have it from the bottom because I just love it. So where are we? So we're going to have gold hanging from the bottom and then the black on the pendant. Do you have a preference with what size gold? So they are measuring slightly different. You've got the larger and the smaller. So one's a 7.5 and one's an 8. I'll show you them. Visually, I didn't realise there were different sizes. So I don't think there's a lot in it visually, but I'll still give the option. So this one's the 7.5 and this one's the 8. Oh, bless you, Cassie. You don't mind? Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so if I pop this on here, and then that means you get to have 2 of the dips because you did have 2 Easter treats. Now, your question I'm going to ask is, would you like these codes sent as 2 different codes, or if you'd like them sent as a combined code? So we'll pull out and see what comes out, and then yeah, you'd let me know if you'd like them combined or if you'd like them different. So number 1 is this one up here in my hand, and number 2 is this one. So let's go down. So both in my hand. Okay, so your first one is a £3 off code, and your second one is a £3 off code. So you've got £6 off altogether. Now, would you like to have 2 £3 codes, or would you like to have 1 £6 code? Now this can be used on the website straight away. It can be held onto, it won't have an expiry date. And it's completely up to you. To take subtitles off, you just go in the top hand corner and you can remove them there, Donna. Combined, perfect. Now these codes don't go back in the bag until the next live, just so then there's a chance for the other amounts as well, which is quite exciting. So £6 code, that will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address on the order form, Sandy. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. My kitchen towel's got like a tail on every piece. It's really blowing my mind. Like, so that piece has got a tail on it. And I'm doing a clean rip. Oh, and now it's not going to do it. Never mind. Up next today is Suzanne Logie. Oh, did you want an extra pearl on a lobster fitting? I'm so sorry, I didn't see that. Let me go back up. Lobster on the other. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. You can, of course. Thank you, Sue, for reminding me there. Loose on lobster. That invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, Sandy. Thank you, Sue. I completely didn't see that. And up next is Suzanne Logie. Suzanne, are you here? Never work with kitchen towel and children on live. No, exactly it, Pamela. It's really blowing my mind. Suzanne, hello. You've got 2 oyster openings altogether. Can you have mysteries? Of course you can. Donate the shells. I'm not certain what colour you're looking for. Okay, so we'll see what comes out and we'll go from there. So, number 1 and number 2 mysteries. Why have I got such an itchy face today? I do apologise. So let's get these open for you. I think because I keep thinking about it. Maybe I've got wispy hair or something. I don't know. Let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1, Suzanne. Lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And you've got a chocolate bronze. So first mystery oyster, there's no more in that one. And we've got a chocolate bronze. Let me dry him up for you. Again, quite a nice sized chocolate bronze there. There we go. And then moving on to oyster number 2. You've got a light pop there. And in here, Donna, I've never heard that before. There's your mother of pearl. Look at these. You've got 1, 2, and 3. You have got triples, and you've got 3 colours. Verily, what is verily? Very similar to the colours of the triple oyster that came out earlier. Okay, so you've got your dark, deep purple, a blurple, which is a mix between a blue and a purple, and then a gorgeous, brighter olive green. Again, the olive green does have a slight chocolatey tone to him. You can definitely see those greens coming through. What do you think to these? Now, we are looking for 2 pearls on the jewellery. So, of course, if you're not happy with these colours, I can swap them for you. I should be able to match each of these colours if you wanted to match one of these. Apart from possibly the olive green, I would have to double check that. What do you think, Suzanne? Let me run them through the board. The chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The dark purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. The blurple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the olive green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Can you have the purple on a hoop? Do you have a light turquoise you can swap it for? I like size 8 for the earrings. The closest to turquoise colours I would have is the sort of bright, bold, icy blues. Let me see if I've got any. I'm going to have to sort my pearl pots out tomorrow because I've been doing lots of bits with the pearls off the live. They're all in the wrong positioning. Oh. Now, these two are very similar, but they are both spotty. So it depends if you're happy with spotty two-tonal pearls. So let's just move this to the side. So you'd like the purple on a hoop fitting, and then if I pop these ones at the bottom, and possibly having these blues, although they're not size 8s. If that's the correct colour blue and you'd definitely like to have larger pearls, I can have a look off of the live through my swap pot and see if I can get some size 8s for you in that sort of colour. I wouldn't be able to do it now, but I can definitely do that for you. These ones here are .5, so they're just below the 8s. But like I say, if you'd like to have the 8s, I'm very happy to look off the live for that. No, it's not a pain at all. And yes, of course you can. They're not rose golds. Let me just look in my other pot. Here we go. So I'm just going to grab a few larger ones out and then I'll colour match them in a second. Oh. Sorry, there's probably easier ways to do this. It's just okay. So let me just double check, see if we've got a colour match here for you. I should have used my bigger pot and then it would have been it would have been fine. Right, are any of these matching? Quite like those two together. Oh, I know, Pamela, I just thought I should have used my bigger bowl. Okay, so here's some larger rose golds. Oh, bless you, Pamela. It's next to me. It's just because it's on a shelf down, I never look at it. Now, if you are happy with one of these blues or rose golds, I'll need to know which two colours you'd like to swap out. And I'm just going to write down that you'd like to have a purple on a hoop fitting, so I don't forget that. You'll have the rose golds. Okay, so rose golds on the jewellery. Which two colours would you like to swap out? And we're swapping for a gold on a hoop. Okay, so all these three we're swapping for a gold. So the purple and the gold on a hoop fitting, and the rose golds on the jewellery. Just confirm that that's correct for me, and if you just confirm that these colours are okay as well, and then that's perfect. Shell, all invoices were sent. If you email me with the 5-digit order number, then I can sort of resend it to you. Or if you double check, if you're using PayPal, if you log into your PayPal, you'll see the invoice there. But if not, send me an email and like I said, I can resend it for you. That's all great, Suzanne. Perfect. So you'd like to be invoiced for the other ones on hoop fitting, and we're going to have rose golds on the jewellery. Okay. I hope you're happy with that then, Suzanne. And of course, with everything once it arrives as well. That's safe on there. And thank you for the shells, the donation with the shells as well, my lovely. Also, your new lilac earrings arrived today and you love them so much. Oh, perfect. We were waiting on those brighter lilacs, weren't we? So I'm glad you loved them. They're the right colour. Now look, this one's got a piece of extra flappy bits as well. Can you ask if there's no wait list, as I can't jump the queue but would like to buy the olive green? We do have a waiting list for the olive green. However, it just depends on the shade. So if you pop me an email over, Pamela, I can just double check with the people who are waiting, because they want a certain shade of olive green. So I'll be sending photos of the olive green so they can just see. And if it's not, then yeah, it's up for grabs. So if you pop me an email over, then I can sort of get back to you once I've checked, if that's okay. It might be a couple of days though, just depends on whenever I get emails back. Donna, hello and thank you. Up next today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Excuse me. Perfect, Pamela. So yeah, pop me an email over and then we'll see if we can get that sorted for you. Cindy, hello, hello, hello. Cindy, you have got 2 Easter treats as well. So you've got, if we pick your bunny one first, which is the pendant, would you like bunny number 1, bunny number 2, or bunny number 3? Donate the shells. Perfect. Thank you, Cindy. So bunny number 1, bunny number 2, or bunny number 3? After Cindy, there is 4 people on the order list. So if anybody would like to order, it shouldn't be too long of a wait. And those of you who have ordered, there's 4 people left, so you can see there's not. In fact, I'll just pop it in the comments quickly. I'll include Cindy, just so then we can see where we are. Can you have bunny number 3? Okay, so I'll hold this one here. You've then also got a chick, so you're the first person to have earrings. So would you like chick number 1, chick number 2, or chick number 3? Chick number 1, chick number 2, or chick number 3? Number 1. So chick number 1 is that one. Okay, so let's go down. We'll open up your bunny first. So in here, your pendant here would come with 2 oyster openings. Okay, and you would need to have 2 pearls on this pendant, Cindy. So this is, oh, so sorry. This is the cherry pendant. So you'll be able to see the cherry sections coming down. You can see the pins there. And those pins are where your pearl is going to be set. You've then got the leaves of the cherry at the top, and they are encrusted with the zircon crystals. Okay, so 2 oyster openings, and then 2 of your pearls would need to go onto here. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that one. And then your earrings, let me just get the correct board. Okay, so in your chick for your earrings, you have got our new earrings that are not on the website yet. Okay, so these are hook back earrings. Hook back earrings, and they are the dangle heart, trail of heart earrings. So as you can see, there's different size hearts at different angles trailing down. There's a little hole at the bottom here, and that's where your pearls will be set. So this one obviously also comes with 2 oyster openings, and the pearls would need to go onto the jewellery. So 2 pearls on the pendant and 2 pearls on the earrings. Cindy, I hope you're happy with those as well. So 4 oysters here. You've already said to donate the shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Let's get this open. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let's go down. Oh, have you, Cindy? Oh, I hope you're happy with them, possibly in a different colours. Then you've got them in different colours there. Bless you. So oyster number 1. Wait and see what colours come out. There's one side. Ow! It's fine, it just twisted on my thumb. These oysters are definitely tougher. What happened was it didn't want to go down and the oyster pushed into my thumb. It's fine. Dearie me. Okay, so in here, just going to move the pieces of the shell out the way. You've got a darker chocolate pearl there, and there's no more in that one. Okay, so this chocolate is a darker chocolate bronze colour. So he's got that gorgeous shimmery bronze tone to him. So darker chocolate bronze. Moving on to oyster number 2. There's one side. And the other side. And in here, from your surprise oyster, you are quadding. So you've got 4 pearls in that oyster. There's no more in that one. Let me dry these up for you as well, Cindy. So you've got a lemon yellow, a coral, an icy blue, and a darker grape purple. Look at those. So chocolate bronze, then lemon yellow, coral, icy blue, and purple. Moving on to your 3rd oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here you are quadding for a 2nd time, Cindy. And there's no more in that one. So 3rd surprise oyster, quadding for a 2nd time. So colour-wise here, you have got a coral, a lilac purple, a dark purple, and this one is a forest green. Hopefully you can see those flashes of green, quite a dark, deep green there. So coral, lilac purple, dark purple, and then dark forest green as well. And then moving on to your last oyster, Laura, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. Okay, so in here, there's one side. And the other side. And Cindy, you are quadding. 3 quads in a row, my lovely. Wow, 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 wow. There's no more in that one. So if I dry these up as well. Look at all these pearls. So last quad, you've got a coral, lemon yellow, a lilac purple, and a darker gunmetal grey. Look at these colours. Cindy, what do you think? If you're happy with these colours, that's perfect. They are yours. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So you've got a chocolate bronze at the top, then you've got lemon yellow, coral, icy blue and grape purple. Coral, lilac purple, dark purple and forest green. Coral, lemon yellow, lilac purple and gunmetal grey. I'm going to start measuring these, my lovely, and we'll definitely need 2 pearls for the earrings, 2 pearls for the pendant, and we can swap them if you're not happy. So chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Lilac, lemon yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Coral from quad number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the great purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not, oh sorry, he is a 6.5 as well. Coral quad number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Lilac quad 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Dark purple quad 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And then the dark forest green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Moving on to your last quad, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. The lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, he is a 6. Lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And the darker gunmetal grey is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Okay, what do you think, Cindy? What would you like to do? Oh, bless you, Donna. I'm fine. It's just, it scared me, that was all, just because it just, yeah. It just made me jump. No, Dale, the smallest pearl we've had so far is a 6. So we haven't had anything smaller than a 6. Obviously, there are very small pearls out there, but yeah, we just haven't had anything smaller than a 6 so far. What do you think? I'm just going to refresh the comments here, just okay, it hasn't come through yet, that's fine. So which 2 pearls on your cherry pendant, and then which 2 pearls on the earrings? Okay. Now, if anybody does see Cindy's comments, please comment on that comment for me, just because it will bring it forward so I can see. Let me have a little, I'm just going to keep refreshing here, just so I don't miss you, Cindy. I've missed the pops and the crunches with the oysters as well. Like I said at the start, I haven't sort of opened any oysters off the live since they arrived yesterday. So firstly, I was a little bit worried that they could be stinky, but fingers crossed, touch wood, so far they've been okay. And yeah, the pearls are beautiful that are coming out. So I'm very, very happy. Swap the chocolate and the gunmetal grey. So chocolate and the gunmetal grey for 2 dark reds for the cherry pendant, and match the corals for earrings. Okay, now when you say dark reds, I do have these pre-drilled reds, which are brighter reds. Now they're pre-drilled just because just means that it's just like last year I pre-drilled lots of pearls for the jewellery I make ready-made. So if you're happy, if you wanted dark reds, then of course that's perfect. But if you wanted brighter reds, I've got, that brighter red there's got a dark spot on him. Let me see if I can get one without a dark spot at all. So would you prefer brighter reds or would you prefer darker reds? I just thought I'd offer because obviously the option is there. And then match the corals for the earrings. Would you like me to take one of the other corals away for the match? So I've matched your larger coral. Would you like me to take one of the smaller corals away? Look at those. That's a sexy red. You know what? I agree with you there. It's a gorgeous colour, these reds. Yep. Okay, so just to confirm, let's take that one. So reds on the cherry, corals on the earrings. Are you happy with everything there, Cindy? Just going to bring you up so I can write this down. So red, coral. You're very, very welcome. I hope you're happy with everything there. Just popping your other pearls in here. There we go. Thank you as well for the donations with your shells, Cindy. And then let me do your Easter treat dips as well. So because you've got 2 Easter treats, you get 2 card dips as well. And then I'll need to know if you'd like these separate or if you'd like them joined together. So number 1's up there in my hand and number 2 is here. So if we go down, you've got a £1 off code. £1 off code, and you've got a £6 off code. So altogether you've got a £7 off. Would you like me to combine these together, or would you like to keep them separate? And you'd like to gift the yellows to Bronny? Of course you can. And combine them, okie dokie. So 2 yellows are for Bronny. Gift from Cindy Brown for Bronny Van Leer. That's very, very kind of you, Cindy. They are on a post-it, but it's just so I can process them through in the morning. And you'd like the codes combined. Oh, no, they go over here. Combined together. So the £7 code will get sent across for you tomorrow to the email address that's on the order form, and you'll be able to use it straight away, or you can hold on to it because it won't have an expiry or anything like that. That's up there for you. And Cindy, again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, up next then today is Rachel Jones. Rachel, are you here? Rachel, hello, hello, hello. So you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. You'd like to have mystery oysters and donate your shells. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2. Let me get these open for you. Hoping for a midnight blue and 2 bright icy blues. Okay, so we're hoping for blue vibes from the pals. So midnight blue and then the other spectrum icy blues. Good luck and fingers crossed for you, Rachel. Mystery oyster number 1, you've got a softer pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now, straight away, you are twinning. Oh, there's 1 and 2 yellow twins here. And these yellows look like they're different colours. So there's no more in that one. You've got a sunshine yellow, which is visually larger, and then you've got a lemon yellow, which is slightly visually smaller. So sunshine yellow is the brighter of the 2. And then lemon yellow is just slightly lighter. So 2 yellows, 2 slightly different colours and different sizes. Okay, moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. You've got a softer pop there. And in here, there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can see there's no pearls there. I can see 1, 2, 3. And you have got triples. You've got 3 pearls from your second mystery oyster. and quite large, bold colours here as well. You've got a large, I'd like to see what size that is, lemon yellow, a gorgeous pearlescent apple green, and a brighter icy blue. So you was hoping for icy blues, so we do have one icy blue. Now, of course, with all of these, Rachel, if you're happy with the colours, that's perfect. I'll need to know what 2 colours you'd like on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can, of course, swap them for you. So twinning sunshine and lemon yellow, and then from your triple, you've got a lemon yellow, apple green, and an icy blue. Let me run them through the board. Sunshine Yellow Twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Lemon Yellow Twin is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. So they are measuring different sizes there. Lemon Yellow Triple Pearl is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. I thought he might have been bigger then. Apple Green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's also an 8.5. And then the Icy Blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Hi Diane, thank you for joining us, my lovely. We haven't, Dale. That's why I thought the yellow might have been a 9, but it wasn't. Swap the yellows for icy blue for the earrings, of course. Do you have a preference of what yellow you would like to swap? So you've got the sunshine yellow or the lemon yellow twin, or you've got the lemon yellow from the triple. I'm just going to see if I can match your blue here. If not, it would have to be... Where did that one go? Oh no, it's just slightly... Lemon yellow from the twin, is that okay? Now what I'm going to say is I can definitely match this blue, however I think it's going to be from a blue from in here. So it may be that I might need to match it off of the live, if that's okay, just because I'm going to have to go through. I'm like 99% sure that we're definitely going to be able to match it for you. So would it be okay if I matched it off of the live? Oh, bless you. Oh, wait, we only did 2 oyster openings. You've got another oyster opening. Oh, what am I like? Let's do one more opening. What's going on? I only read the top item. I didn't read the item underneath. I'm so sorry, Rachel. You've got another oyster opening. Would you like another mystery? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I literally just looked over and just thought, what? Wait. Angela, you're very, very welcome. So I'm just going to grab a mystery, but if it's not a mystery that you would like, let me know and I can grab a different one. Oh no, it doesn't. No. You may have loads of pearls and that's obviously brilliant, but you've paid for obviously another oyster opening, so I do apologise that I didn't notice. So you get your extra oyster, or not extra, you get the oyster opening that you've paid for. I'm so sorry I missed it off. If that does happen, guys, just shout at me, because obviously I can see here, it's just that I haven't read the order form properly. So, mystery oyster. So we've got another chance at that midnight blue here, Rachel. So fingers crossed. And it's icy blue. There's your mother of pearl. Now he looks like he's slightly two-tonal icy blue. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so he is slightly two-tonal. So would you like me to match either of your blues, or would you still prefer the first blue? It's a slightly different shape. It's like a almost squashed. He's not as rounded, this one. Almost like a Smarty shape, if you will. So if you would like me to swap this for a round pearl, I of course will do that. I do apologise that he's come out very unusually different. Let me measure him. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. He is ever so... Yeah, it's ever so... Let me... Yeah, possibly like a Skittle shape. How bizarre. But I can, of course, swap him for a rounder pearl if you would like me to. Any of the bright... Right, let me write this down. What colour would you like on the other item? So we're going to swap yellow to match icy blue. If no, match any matching bright icy blue will be okay. Midnight blue. I don't at the moment. There would be a wait for the midnight blue. If you don't mind waiting, I can definitely pop you on a waiting list for one. Or if you prefer not to wait, if not Dove Grey. Let me have a look. I need to sort these pearl pots back into the colour order. Sorry, it's driving me crazy that they're all everywhere. Now I don't have any there. I think there's going to be a wait for the Dove Grey as well, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. Let me just have a quick look in the swap pot. I don't think I've got any in here. Let me take that out. I may have a lighter medium. Oh, wait. I've just found one, but let me just double check my waiting list to double check that there's not anybody on one waiting for one. So just give me a second. Colour wait list. No, we don't have anyone on the list. Okay, so I've got a Dove Grey for you. What colour would you like to swap out? So here's the Dove Grey. What colour would you like to swap out for him? And then Dove Grey on the jewellery. swap 2 of the yellows for the icy blue and the grey, of course. So we'll take that yellow there for the grey I've added in, and then I'll swap the other yellow when I match the blue. Okay, brilliant. So we're going to have dove grey on there. I'm glad I managed to find that dove grey then. I hate to say that we don't have colours in, because it's just, yeah, it's not what I like. I like to be able to give you guys what you asked for. So yeah, I'm happy we got that there. Let's pop these on here for you. Rachel, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so like I say, I'll definitely be able to get you 2 matching brighter blues. I'll try match your blue first, and then if not, I'll get 2 matching for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells. That's safe up there for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Perfect. Up next today is Claire Wright. Claire, are you here? Claire Wright, are you here? Now I had to add you back in again, Claire. So hopefully you're here. I do need a tea, Carol. It's okay. Oh, Claire, hello. Why can't I see you? I can see you when Ella commented on the comment. Oh, no, I've refreshed it now. You've come through. Hello, my lovely. You've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So it does say mystery oysters here, but oh no, sorry, you've got 1 mystery oyster opening. I do apologise. Me reading the order forms today, I don't know what's going on. You've got 1 oyster opening altogether. It says mystery, but you can choose to have Nunu Rainbow, Expand the Rainbow, Normal, or of course the mystery. Can you have mystery and donate? Of course you can. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for, Claire? So mystery oyster. Let's go down. Double pop there. Yes, of course, Rachel. So in here, there's your mother of pearl. And straight away, Claire, I can see on this side, you've got a darker pink. There's no more in that one. He's a 2-tonal pinkle colour, so he's blush pink, but then on certain areas of the pearl, he's got a slight overtone of purple, making him that more pinkle colour. And he is 2-tonal, so we've got lighter and darker areas here. So if I just get this focused so you can see Claire, he's a lovely pearl. So lighter and brighter. What do you think to this one? If you're happy with this one, Claire, that's perfect. If you're not happy, I can of course swap him for you. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Can you have a hoop fitting on him? Of course you can. On the Pinkle, perfect. That invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. I haven't seen it off the top of my head, Cindy. I don't think I have seen it yet. A couple of weeks ago. Claire, you're very, very welcome. Cindy, possibly resend it for me, because no, I haven't seen that, my lovely. And of course, yeah, I'm very happy to split the codes for you. Okay, up next then today is Lisa Johnson. Lisa, are you here? Anne, if it's, again, off the top of my head, I wouldn't know. If you've sent an email for additional fittings that you didn't ask for on the live, then I may not have sent that yet if I haven't got to the email. Just trying to read. If it was something that you asked for on the live and you haven't got the invoice, then email me with the 5-digit order invoice number and I can resend it. Like I say, if it's an additional one that you didn't ask for on the live, bear with me. If you haven't heard from me by, say, Thursday lunchtime, email me again, and then I can get that sorted for you. And Lisa, hello, hello, hello. So Lisa, you have got an Easter treat and you have got the bunny, which is the pendant. Which bunny would you like? Would you like bunny number 1, bunny number 2, or bunny number 3? Ah, perfect, Anne. Okay, so if you don't have that yet, then like I say, possibly give me 24 hours just to see if I'm going to catch up with the email. If not, resend it for me. Lisa, bunny number 1, number 2, and number 3. Link to the website, of course. There we go. Bunny 2 is speaking to you, Lisa. So bunny 2, right in the middle here. Let's go down, open him up. Okay, so you have got a cage pendant here. This means it comes with 1 oyster opening. And it is the cage pendant where you've got, let me get this focused, you've got the double layered heart. So you've got the plain silver heart, so starting at the bottom here, swooping up and round, and then coming back down to loop with the other tail. Then you've got an extra double layered zircon and crystalled section of the heart, which comes from the bottom, loops up, and then doubles that heart on that side. You've also got a rose gold coloured rose flower entwining itself, through the layers of the tails of the heart. Now your pearl sits in the centre there. and then you'll be able to see your pearl from the through the centre of the heart behind the flower head as well. Now this one does come with one oyster opening, and you'll be able to swap and change your pearls around at home as it is a cage pendant. I hope you're happy with that one, Lisa. So if I bring you back up here and grab your oyster opening, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Your surprise oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here you've got 1 and 2. You are twinning, but with 2 completely different shades here. Donate the shells, perfect. You've got a lighter rose gold, which is visually smaller, and then you've got a gorgeous brighter coral. So rose gold and brighter coral. What do you think to these? Now, if you're happy with these, Lisa, that's perfect. They are yours. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Your rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And your coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. What do you think, Lisa? Cindy from Amazon. I put a link to the bunny. Do you mean the bags? I put a link for the bags in our group. Lighter forest greens. Let me have a look. So the lightest one possibly would be this one here. We have the smallest pearl we've had is a 6. The largest pearl we've had is a 9. Our most common sizes range between a 6.5 and an 8.5. The egg cases, Cindy, oh, I don't know. I do apologise. I've had them for at least 3 years now. What do you think to that green there, Lisa? Swap the coral for the green. Perfect. So are you happy with these two for that cage pendant? And then of course you'll be able to swap and change these two around in there. Let me bring you back up again. Lisa, let me pop these on here, and then if we do your Easter treat bonus card as well. So diving in here, you're very, very welcome, Lisa. So in here you have got this one. So if we, where's my mouse gone? There we go. If we go down, you have got a £4 off code for the website. So tomorrow you'll get an email from me with a £4 off code. And then that way you'll have a £4 off that you can use straight away, or you can hold on to it as it won't have an expiry, and you'll be able to use that on the website. I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And that's on there. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Lisa. You're very, very welcome. And up next today is Andrea Jackson. Andrea, are you here? Andrea, hello. These comments today. Andrea, you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Just mark off that you are here as well. Perfect. So we've got mystery, expand the rainbow, Nunu, and normal oysters. Which 2? Yes, just double checking. Which 2? Mystery and donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? So 1 and 2. Let's get them open. And if we go down, your mystery oyster, you've got a light pop there. I've had 2 cups of teas so far. I just drank them. I don't know when I drank them, but I've drank them both. There's your mother of pearl. And you've got a darker TARDIS blue pearl there. And there's no more in that one. So darker TARDIS blue. And then moving on to oyster number 2, Andrea. Oh, double pop with that one. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You've got a bright, bold autumn peach pearl. Look at him. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so TARDIS blue and an autumn, autumn peach. If I hold these up so you can have a closer look, what do you think to these? If you're happy with these, Andrea, that's perfect. They are yours. If you're not happy, I can, of course, swap them for you. If I run them through the board, the TARDIS blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Autumn peach is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. I can do, but again, I don't have any of the blues next to me now. So would you be happy for me to match the blue off of the live? Again, I do think I can definitely match it for you. It's just, it's because of our last game where I had all the pearls in the eggs. I then poured all the pearls out and they're in here. So I need to basically put all the pearls back. So that's fine. Perfect. If I can't match it, I'll pop an email over to you tomorrow to let you know that there's a wait. If you don't hear from me, it means that it has been swapped for you. So we're going to have blues on there, and you'd like to swap the peach to match the blue. Okie dokie. Andrea, hope you'll be happy with everything as well. That's safe up there for you. And thank you for the donations with your shells. If not, just match with 2 other blues. If not, match 2 TARDIS blues. Okie dokie, I've got that down. I do think I'll be able to match your one, and I'll double check that first. If not, then I've got that as a backup. Perfect. You're very, very welcome. Now I think that's the end of the order list for today. I'm just refreshing this here. It is. So we're going to be live again on Friday evening. So if you'd like to join us, we'll be live from around 8 p.m. on Friday. I want to thank you all for watching tonight, and I'll see you then. I hope you all take care. Bye.